If there is one person who is responsible for turning around the fortunes of BJP in Tamil Nadu state, for making it a third force, it is the party's state president, K. Annamalai. Mr. Annamalai is no ordinary politician. He's an engineering graduate. He also studied at IIM Lucknow before becoming an IPS officer. He served as an SP in Udupi district in Karnataka. 4 years ago, he joined the BJP. Mr. Annamalai will be celebrating his 40th birthday on June 4th when the election results come out, including his own result from Coimbatore Lok Sabha constituency. Mr. Annamalai, welcome to PTI.
Sir.
Thank you so much for making the time and come to PTI to talk to us. It's wonderful to have you here. Shall I start off by wishing you a happy birthday in advance?
Thank you, sir.
We can only offer you words, but do you think the people of Coimbatore are going to offer you more than words?
I hope so, sir. Thank you so much. It's a great privilege to come to such a great organization like PTI. I think it was born along with our country's independence, 12 days after our independence, August 27, 1947. An institution that is enduring, that has got a legacy of its own, and all of us grew up reading PTI news, civil services at different points of time. So it's a great privilege to come here, see all of you in fresh and blood, sir. Yes, all elections, sir, you have to wait till the counting to know what people have decided. But having said it, I always believe in election, you do your best. And during the course of a campaigning, you actually pick up a certain vibration. And that is unmistakable. An election, normally, many a time, you know the verdict slightly previously, sir, because the vibrations and people's body language don't lie. I think Coimbatore, we are in for a historic verdict is what I believe as of now. I hope it will be a good day on June 4th for the BJP, for everybody, and including for me. Yes, sir.
Including for BJP nationwide?
Nationwide, because ambitious target, big target, and 10 years a government in power, going for another 5 more years with a very big ambitious target of 400. So that is not done in India till now, sir. This country generally, pre-2000, if you look at it, 3 out of 5 governments are actually voted out of power. There is always an anti-incumbency sentiment, and we have broken it in the last 10 years in a big way. Now 2024 is a real test case when you go above 400, BJP 370, NDA 400, you are rewriting the history of politics in our country. So we hope and believe we have done enough in the ground with our hard work and what we have done over 10 years. That will be a good thing for the party because the politics is going to fundamentally change, sir. 10 years in government, 5th year again when you're crossing 370 is just not an ordinary task.
So Annamalai ji, we have seen reports in social media that people are discussing that they don't need EPS, they don't need OPS, they need an IPS. So you have completed your studies in IIM and you were an IPS officer and you have some engineering background as well. So how do you see your higher studies from one of the premier institutions and your IPS training helping you understanding the political dimensions of this country? And do you think that more and more well-educated people join politics?
So for me, coming to Lucknow was a very conscious choice. Not necessarily Lucknow, maybe Lucknow or Calcutta, or Ahmedabad or Indore, wherever the IIMs were in the northern part of the country was a conscious choice because I felt at the age of 20, 21, I've never visited North India in my mind. One time I've come to Delhi for some conference, I came back. That is my vision of what North India is. I told my father that I have to go do some time outside. And first question immediately is, why do you want to go? You be here, which is safe, in the sense that we are nearby and you can build a life here. I said, I want to go. I still remember the day when I landed in Lucknow. Prabhant Nagar is where the IIMs are, is about 30 kilometers away from the airport. I questioned myself whether I made the right choice. New language, new culture, everybody is new. Even to argue with the taxi driver, a person with zero Hindi, that took about 20 minutes because I was saying something, he was saying something. To come to that middle ground took 20 minutes. Yeah, then after that, I sat in the car. He said, since you didn't show me this luggage, again the negotiation started from 0 for 10 more minutes. So, but Lucknow made me, sir. It made me as a person because I went outside, explored, whatever little time the busy IIM life will give you. Then I got a complete different understanding of our country. So even now our holidays, when we take a holiday out, sir, we do one south, one north, one northeast. That's how our family holidays are. So last time we finished Kerala. So this holiday post the election, we will go to northeast or someplace. So I want my children to go out and explore and come. We do rotation of India, one rotation we do. So what I'm trying to say, sir, I am what I am because I made a conscious choice some time back to travel outside to see what is my country. Then later, every time I get inspired coming to different parts of India. I should not get into that parochial mindset. Sir. Subramania Bharati said Tamil is a great language. But when did he say Tamil is a great language? After learning 14 languages, he said Tamil is a great language. For everybody, their mother tongue is superior. I cannot be a politician in this country to say, I can always say my mother language is superior. But I cannot say your mother language is inferior, so my mother language is superior. That narrative is something which I hate, which DMK was doing for a long time. You don't go outside, you don't meet anybody, see their custom, culture, their language, their food, their richness, their shairis, and their poetries. And somebody like Kuampu in Kannada, beautiful writing, amazing writing. Some of the best writings I've read is Kuampu's, what he has written. Some of the greatest short story writers I've read in Kannada, some of the great stories in Malayalam, equally fantastic. But me as a Tamilian, unless I explore all these facets, it doesn't make me as a complete Tamilian. So now I take pride in me being a Tamilian. Doesn't mean I should put anybody down. I'm an Indian first, Tamilian second is always what I say, sir. How many times a North Indian family brings their children to a South Indian town? Or how many times a South Indian family brings their children to a North Indian town? Doesn't happen. So what happens? This kid also grows with their same filter mentality. This North-South fight will happen for another 20, 30 years if we don't make a conscious effort to do it.
So you were a police officer before joining politics. Does the BJP state chief Annamalai miss being Singamanna today? Why would also they call you Singamanna, first of all?
For various reasons they called, sir. It is because of my first tenure in Udupi, where we did certain things which we felt we have to do at that point of time. Before I took over as Udupi SP, a medical student got raped, sir. A very unfortunate student studying there. And then we have to change the whole nature of policing there. We have to be extremely strict. There's no question of going low. And that is the time I took charge. Maybe 1 month later I took charge. So I told myself that if anything happens like this in our tenure, I told my sub-inspector, inspector, all of us have to resign. And that is the accountability with which we are going to function. And there is a private university in Udupi with 36,000 students. That is how, but is the day one of policing. I said, we all have to resign, number one. Second, we have to work as if we are the protectors of all the 14, 15 lakh people in the district. You cannot say, oh, it happened beyond my control. What can I do? This is system. How can I control everybody? It's a big country. I said, no excuses. Then we decided to make it happen, we will be aggressive in our policing. So then, for 1 year, I have to follow that, not because I like doing it. After 11 o'clock, any student I find in the road, first question I say, why are you? They say it's a free country. I can roam anywhere after 11 o'clock. Who are you to stop me? I said, yes, agree, but I want to talk to your parents. Call your mother. Then somebody said, oh, how can SP say call your mother? I said, I don't want one more girl child getting touched in my tenure. Very simple. The same girl child, for her, what happened? The same thing happened. Though it's a free country, but criminals also run in the same free country. I have to impose some restrictions. Then I remember the students putting all what you call the horn on my head, doing protest against me, saying that I should be transferred. I'm infringing into their fundamental right. But I'm extremely happy and delighted, sir. But we struck to a model of policing in which the safety, security of a citizen's life and your property was paramount. So that naturally created something in Udupi where people felt that we are doing something extra beyond a police officer. Then half the time I used to go to colleges, talk about drugs, n number of lectures, policemen in muftis, not in uniform, doing all kinds of social work, just to bridge the gap between that. So that created a name, sir, where we were very strong and aggressive.
It was also while you were posted in Udupi that you studied Islam, and because you wanted to dispel and learn for yourself what the religion was all about, and any kind of misinterpretations that that are generally over there. So what was your takeaway from that? And also, has that impacted in your politics as well?
Ma'am, I am a firm believer in all religion, madam, because when we deep down look at the Old Testament, New Testament, or the Quran, or the Hadith, or the different interpretations, when we take time to read everything or to maybe to understand, because there's nothing called you will learn, because it's a lifetime when you sit with people. So that point of time, there was a very specific concern, madam, that the ISIS recruitment was happening in full swing, especially the parts of Kerala, because Mangalore and Udupi, they sit right above Kerala, and almost the culture is similar to Kerala. And people are believing, and I think Kerala had about a lot of people going via the Turkey and Syria to that. So that is the time we made an effort to tell people, jihad, it's my right, it's a holy war. And Darul Islam, when they say, anybody who is against me, I have to go and fight. So this was the common among youth. We are wronged, something bad has happened, the Americans are like this, Afghanistan are like this, we want to go and fight. So that was the predominant culture among the so-called people who are getting radicalized. So for that, we wanted to, instead of just going by saying, please don't do it, it is against the law, if you go to ISIS, we will arrest you. Then their argument is, what is your problem? We are supporting ISIS against America there because there is a Muslim caliphate that is coming which got abolished, because they had an explanation to them after World War II, what happened to Turkey, how did you divide Turkey, which also looks valid to you. Because when you sit with an open mind and discuss with them, my caliphate is gone, everything is gone, they are trying to do something against America. Am I doing anything against our country? What is your problem? Though he is not going to join ISIS, but opposite side will have a healthy debate like that. Because for him, everywhere radical preachers, some Muslim Ummah talking somewhere, he is seeing in his telegram. Somebody giving a very strong aggressive speech in Iraq, he is seeing that. Then we said, okay, let us learn. Muslim scholars we invited. First we had a conference where the Muslim scholars used to speak to the youth saying that, what is Hadith, what is Quran, what is this holy war, what is this jihad. Then we made 3-4 Muslim conferences where we made the top Muslim leaders to come and speak, their own leaders. Because they were also very clear, look, don't do this. No radicalism should spread to this part of the coastal, because that's a very volatile part of Karnataka. A lot of communal violence happens, killing happens, especially Mangalore and Udupi, that belt, madam. Then it gave me an interest for me to read what it is, understand what it is. Then talk to different people, interpretation of one, multiple interpretation. One line of Quran is interpreted 100 times by 100 different people. In India, the Deoband school will say something, they will say something. The New Delhi cleric, he will say something. So that developed a curiosity to understand how did it got sometimes misinterpreted, sometimes rightly interpreted, what is it? So it's a curiosity for me, madam. Now, the same thing I follow in my life. Let us not just like that demonize anybody, a caste or a community or somebody. In India, the unfortunate problem, we read very little, madam. As a society, we are becoming more TV centric, more OTT centric, more Amazon Prime and Netflix centric. The younger generation read very little. And they just like that demonize somebody because of a caste identity or religious identity.
Does the strident vocalization of religious issue in the north by the BJP, does that impact negatively for you in the south where, like you said, the Muslims in Tamil Nadu are Tamil speaking, they are completely integrated in the society. So is that a problem?
Sir, I'm not denying your question. It is some Karyakarta speaking somewhere in UP, Rajasthan, Bihar or someplace.
Very openly anti-Muslim.
A Karyakarta can speak like that. That's okay, sir, because he gets excited. The party can control always. So we as a leader, what do we speak counts as a party, because it's a big party, 20 crore people and all kinds of people are inside. Somebody has faced a communal violence, somebody has lost something. So they get excited, they speak. It is true. But for us, as long as the leadership, we are disciplined in our communication. I am disciplined in my communication. Somebody is disciplined in our communication. I don't see that as a big problem. Sometimes what happens, a Karyakarta does something from different parts of India, immediately they will blow it up saying, this is BJP for you. Then we defend saying, look, of course we don't approve of that Karyakarta, what he has done. But we as a party, this is who we are to you as a person to you. So it happens both ways, sir. But I believe we are very disciplined in communication as a party.
So you do think it's unfortunate that some Karyakartas will very frequently say, Muslims, you don't belong here, go to Pakistan if you don't believe in our...
I think it's unfortunate, sir. It's unfortunate because party is very big. We personally make sure that we don't allow people to speak that language, because everybody is part of our country, part of our Bharatiya spirit. You cannot just say, who am I to say you don't belong to India? My first question to anybody, sir, who am I in this country to say you don't belong to my country? That itself is wrong. It's our country. And second, again, the very unfortunate part, terror doesn't see a religion. We have seen everywhere in our country, where I'm very particular is terror doesn't see a religion.
In Tamil Nadu, you are now the face of BJP. In this part of the country, we recognize you as the face of the BJP. BJP is Annamalai and Annamalai is BJP in Tamil Nadu. And in 2026, there are going to be assembly elections. Would you expect your party to nominate you as chief minister candidate well in advance? Because the elections are becoming more and more leader-centric now.
I always believe in politics there should be an accountability, sir, where I'm answerable to somebody, can question me. That's how democracy goes. But the problem in personality-based politics, especially in Tamil Nadu, which created that, very unfortunately, there is zero accountability, sir. For example, if you look at a party like DMK, there are 12 families in Tamil Nadu which is into their third generation. If you look at the current MP, sorry, I'm taking some long answers, sir, because this is something very personal to me. As a Karyakarta, then as a BJP member. If you look at Tamil Nadu as a group now, if you look at the Lok Sabha elections, South Chennai DMK MP candidate is a daughter of the Finance Minister of Tamil Nadu, Tangam Tennarasu. Both are sons and daughters of a DMK MLA. They are third generation now. If you look at the Central Chennai DMK MP contestant, Dayanidhi Maranji, Murasali Maranji's son, you know the connection. If you look at North Chennai DMK MP candidate, who is son of Arkat Veerasamy, again third generation dynast who is contesting. Then two ministers' son, Ponmudi, three ministers' son, Ponmudi. Then you have Durai Muruganji, K.N. Nehru, whose sons are contesting. Then you have MLA, two of their brothers are contesting as MP. So what I am trying to convey, Tamil Nadu, unfortunately, it is no more a DMK, sir. It has become a 12 family running a joint stock company. It's a joint stock company of DMK. Oh, I go to Tiruchi, K.N. Nehru will take care. I go to this side, Durai Muruganji will take care. I come here, Ponmudi will take care. So these people control 20 seats. So the contract as ministers, they give it to one contractor in the 20 constituency. He'll be a class A. So this guy will fund during the election, he will take care of 20 constituency. So I'm being very open on this, sir. If you don't break this model, there is no way a pure democracy is going to come to Tamil Nadu. So if you look at all their models, they're very clear. They grow contractors in each of those spaces. There'll be 4 contractors. They'll take care of 25 constituency. And that area contract only comes to him. So he takes care of DMK during election. Now I believe BJP should not get into that route. We should not copy the Dravidian model anyway. Annamalai today is here. Tomorrow Annamalai should be in some role. Because normally when you make a tree very big, when a tree grows very big, so what happens when the tree dies? The small trees will take a lot of time to grow. That's the unfortunate nature of Indian politics. So I believe it cannot be leadership centric. It should not be Annamalai centric is my thing. And I keep telling my motto is to have 234 identified leaders at the. I would prefer a model in BJP where we announce 234 candidates now only.
Do you think BJP has identified such leaders for the next election?
It is doing it in a big way, sir. I think it is doing it in a big way. At least for Tamil Nadu, they have given us that leeway.
No, not Tamil Nadu. Nationally speaking, BJP is a leader-centric party. Mr. Modi dominates the entire party. Where is the next line of leadership?
Sir, it is there. What I am saying, this is Modi ji speaks this. Modi ji speaks this inside meetings. Normally you see Modi ji outside. You don't get to hear Modi ji what he speaks in our executive meetings or inside meetings. So Modi ji is a big votary. That is why you see Chhattisgarh, sir. You have seen Madhya Pradesh. You have seen Rajasthan. So now what the party is trying to do at different points of time, it is all becoming organization centric. It is all becoming, of course you can't help it, sir. Vasundhara Rajaji is a great leader. Shivraj Singh Chauhan is a fantastic leader. They are a wonderful leader, sir. Raman Singh ji is a great leader. But people love and affection. Yediyurappa ji is a great leader. But it will grow you as a bigger leader. Now it is not Modi ji's fault that people adore Modi ji. And it is not Modi ji's fault. Somebody will say, I don't like your MP, I'm going to vote for Modi ji because I want Modi ji. We are seeing in India many places. It is not Modi ji's fault, sir. Modi ji is a product of the same system, Indian democracy. Now, I am only saying, sir, I am being conscious as a leader. All of us are being very conscious as a leader that instead of having one guy in a state to run, let us have 234 guys in a state to run. So it should not become, oh, Annamalai is very powerful. And then 10 fellows will come around me to say, I'll be close to Annamalai so that Annamalai will reward me something. Then 20 fellows will become close to the 10. So this, I believe, is not the model of our democracy should work. So nobody is close to Modi ji, sir. Modi ji likes me, hates me as a Karyakarta. That's how Modi ji treats everybody. Can somebody say in India, 76 cabinet ministers, oh, he is very close to Modi ji, he is Modi ji's brain. These 3 people run the party. 100% no, sir. So Modi ji is close to everybody of the 76. So that is the model that we say we should bring. Else should not become a thing. You want to meet Nadda ji, let us meet Nadda ji only through these 3 people. Or I want to meet Rajnath Singh ji, can I meet only through these 2 people? In our party, that is not the case. That is that BJP has made sure that enough leaders are on the ground. A specific question. Sir, now, anybody who has seen Modi ji, I always keep this example which is very close to me. I would love to see Dhoni for one more term. I would love to see Dhoni coming back and playing IPL 2025. Then people might say, oh, he's 43. What did Dhoni say, sir? Till the next guy beats me in the field, I will not retire him then. In a 22-yard cricket pitch, you bring somebody who can run a better single than me. Then you ask retirement question. This Dhoni said in a press conference. Now, again, I'm telling press friends here, you give me a better guy than Modi ji, then we will talk about what after Modi ji. A guy who can work more than Modi ji, a guy who can travel more than Modi ji, a guy who can sleep less than Modi ji, a guy who is more popular than Modi ji, because he's in the same thing where his fitness is far superior. I clearly don't understand this Arvind Kejriwal ji or Rahul Gandhi ji suddenly talking about 75, 73, 71. There's nothing in BJP's constitution to say somebody should retire at 75. And if you look at Modi ji's age and Modi ji's work, he has done 3 times more than what Rahul Gandhi ji has done this time. I was just looking at the number of rallies Modi ji has done, number of distance he has covered, and the number of press interviews he has given, sir, including to you. If you look at everything, he's always 3x than the next guy. And you cannot compete with Modi ji. Suddenly they bring the 75 years and so he is far superior than anybody in terms of fitness, mental aptitude. So he is there for a long time. He will groom enough number of leaders, and our country will never have a problem in 2029 also, or enough number of chief ministerial aspirants, enough number of MLA MP aspirants. Sir. Thank you, sir.
You turn 40 on June 4th. I'm sure you desire an extra 0 for NDA on June 4th. Now, coming to a question. This opposition has coined a slogan on BJP's showing, saying that it will be North mein half, South mein saaf. That means half of the kitty which you had in 2019, and South it will be a wipeout. This is according to the opposition. Now, what is your reading vis-a-vis the BJP showing in the South? Will it be more than what it got in 2019? That was about 29 seats here.
I'll go slightly more deeper into this question, sir, because this deserves a longer answer. If you look at South, sir, all states are very different. There's nothing called a complete South pattern. After Vindhyas, everybody will think from Maharashtra till about Kerala, same way. Pondicherry has got 1 seat. I'll just go seat by seat, sir. June 4th, you will see 100% Pondicherry seat will be winning because our sitting Home Minister, Mr. Namashivayam, is contesting that seat, and with a big margin will be winning. Goa, we have 2 seats. Last time, North and South, one with Congress, one with BJP. You will see we are winning 2. Karnataka is always a very different case, sir. 2013, Congress swept to power in a big way. 2014, we swept Lok Sabha. 2018, we lost government. 2019, we swept. 2023, we lost government again. So 2024, Karnataka is in with a larger mandate. Last time we were 25 out of 28. This time with JD, with us. I tend to believe that we are in for a sweep in Karnataka in a big way. Karnataka is one state. Again, if you look at Kerala and Tamil Nadu, which were the outliers last time when everybody were performing. Tamil Nadu 39 seats, but this time, if I'm confidently telling you that we will be in a big way in Tamil Nadu, you might ask me why. Why not in 2014? Why not in 19? Why now? Because this time we were a larger alliance. Again, if you look at it, Patali Makkal Kachi with us, a person like O. Pannirselvam contesting, person like TTV Dinakaran contesting, somebody from the family of Patali Makkal Kachi contesting, and a governor who just resigned contesting in South Chennai. If you look at the whole thing, we had better leadership in the ground this time contesting election. Election is all about in the South, you should have better leaders also to pull votes, sir. And I tend to believe that NDA and BJP, we are in for a historic mandate in Tamil Nadu in a big way, which could be over 10. I am always telling my guesses we are in the double digit, NDA and BJP together. I tend to believe it will be a historic mandate from southern part of India on June 4th, just because just because every state we had something going for us. Tamil Nadu, we had an anti-incumbency against DMK, adding to it Modi ji's personal charisma and appeal. Karnataka was always a Modi state. Even when we lose power, within 1 year they will shift to Modi ji in a big way. And Kerala, it's a strong three-way fight and 4-5 seats we should give numbers. So overall, it's a good number. Coming to northern part of India, sir. Now again, I'm not a big guy in the northern part of India. I'm just a Karyakarta, spent some time in Maharashtra, some time in Delhi. But what I see in the ground, it is intact, sir. It is not that people say we have maximized so much. After maximization, you can only come down. Then in politics, generally they say there is one way, or there's only one way after you reach the top. You have to eventually come down. But I believe BJP will break that myth this time. Orissa, West Bengal, areas where we are going to add more numbers. Because when a person like Modi ji comes, he uplifts the standards of politics so high. And even a Karyakarta gets judged to Modi ji's standard. But you will see, because of the superior image of Modi ji, everything will tide over. So I expect 370 for BJP, the target, we should exceed that, sir.
Mr. Annamalai, this, the voter in the south, I know it is not right to generalize and say the entire south is the same, but what is it that attracts that voter in the south to BJP? Is it can't really be the Ram Mandir issue, which is a big emotive issue in the north, but in the south it is not such a big thing, right?
Tamil Nadu politics for a long time, at least for 20 years, was decided who will align with Congress so that I dismiss my opposite Dravidian party who's in the state. So what has happened, sir? This has created a lot of dissonance in the mind of people that Congress is bad for us, especially central parties are bad for us. In Tamil Nadu especially, sir. Now, Congress is nowhere in Tamil Nadu. Such a party, important party in Tamil Nadu, such a vote share. In 1971, anybody is tracking Tamil Nadu politics, Indira Gandhi ji said, you will not believe, sir, a party in power in 1967, Indira Gandhi ji said, in Lok Sabha, give us half seats, 20, you take half with the DMK, we will contest. Assembly, we are not contesting. Can you imagine a party which lost in power in 1967 just because Karmaveera Kamaraj Rai had anger against him, you wanted to finish him off? I'm not getting into details, sir. But we have to understand this microscopic things. We might not understand why South is like that. So you made Congress not to contest one assembly election fully. You made DMK to contest as a partner because both the elections were happened concurrently. Congress is gone. Now Congress is a one-person party in Tamil Nadu just because of an alliance with DMK to survive. So this is something which BJP we have done extra work to overcome it. Oh, people from Delhi are not bad. Anybody governing from Delhi, they are not bad to us. Then DMK, ADMK over a point of time, they built this narrative that people living here in Chennai, governing from Chennai, we are better in a position to help you than somebody in Delhi who is governing. So this thought is the most important thought we have to counter, sir. That is the most important thought for us. More visits from leaders. So to counter it, only thing what we can do is we can bring Modi ji more to Tamil Nadu, make him more accessible to Tamil Nadu people. And Modi ji also had different opportunities to visit Tamil Nadu at different points of time, especially in the last 3 years. From chess Olympiad inauguration, many things, even the Ram temple Prana Pratishtha. So overall now we have reduced that deficit gap, the trusted deficit gap we have reduced. Then you have the Kasi Tamil Sangam, Saurashtra Tamil Sangam, the Sengolan parliament, which all happened naturally because Modi ji wanted the new parliament to have a certain symbolism also. When the original new parliament, when it was given, August 14, 1947 to Nehru ji, because if you look at Tamil Nadu records, it went with so much fanfare. So Raja ji flew a separate plane, they went to Adinam, got it made from a company in Madras, then did puja in that Adinam, they boarded, and 4 or 5 Vidwans came, they all went to Nehru ji's place, 14th August they gave, singing Devaram, but somehow people in Delhi did not understand the significance of what it is. Then quietly it went to Allahabad, Nehru ji's home as a walking stick. Now Modi ji wanted to recreate in a bigger way. So he brought all the 19, first time all the 19 Adinams have travelled outside Tamil Nadu in one line. So they all came. So, sorry sir, cutting the long answer short. We have done a lot of groundwork now, at least in Tamil Nadu, to inform our people, let us reduce the trust deficit.
So just to come back to my original question, I'll press you a little bit on that. So Ram Temple is not such a big issue. It is more the regional issues.
So I would say, after Ram Temple opening, if you see the number of Tamilians who have visited Ram Temple, it should be one of the highest among the southern states. One of the highest. Because Srirangam, Rameshwaram, everything is closely connected to Ayodhya per se, Lord Ram. People might say, oh, Tamil Nadu has got no connection to Lord Ram. We have we made a press conference also, we gave, there are 1,000 temples of Lord Ram in Tamil Nadu, which are at least 300 years old. At least 300 years old, that kind of list. What happened in the last 40, 50 years because of an ecosystem that became a noise. So deep connection to Lord Ram, sir. Even the Asta Express train, it was going with a huge demand. Asta Express train was carrying people to Ayodhya from different parts of our country. And a lot of requests for us to get tickets. During his Kailash Mansarovar Yatra, when Modi ji went as one of the Yatri, so he had 2-3 Tamilians in that group. He was mentioning that in a stage. And he specifically remember both the Tamilians in Salem that guy wanted to start a hotel. So Modi ji came all the way for his hotel on the inauguration day. This is pre-Modi ji, pre-1997 days. So what I'm trying to say, sir, he understands Tamil Nadu like anything, sir. When you sit with him and talk, when you name a city like Namakkal or Karur, Modi ji will say, okay, Karur means textile, home textile, Namakkal means egg. So that kind of understanding. I tend to believe, which Modi ji never made it open, that he has got a lot of Tamil Nadu friends from Tamil Nadu. Again, if you look at the Gujarat days, some of the top IAS officers who happen to be Tamil, happen to be his chief secretaries, commissioners of police, happen to be his advisors also. So this relationship is very deep and long, Modi ji, Tamil Nadu and Modi ji.
So you have been a very staunch critic of TMK, and equally you have been a critic of AIDMK as well. Looking at 2026, do you think BJP should go alone for the assembly elections, or should it go with the allies? And who are your national allies for the assembly elections?
Sir, what is the problem between ADMK and BJP, sir? We were an alliance from 2019. 2019 election we faced together. 2021 we faced together. No disrespect to any party. It's a bigger party. Some of the great leaders have come from ADMK, sir. Very strong party. But in a voter mind, voter needs a very clear-cut, single objective narrative, sir. You cannot have an alliance where two parties are together, where ADMK will say, we oppose NEET. That BJP will strongly defend NEET. Then ADMK will say, we oppose new education policy. Then BJP will strongly defend new education policy. ADMK will say, we oppose 3-language formula. This happens daily. So half the time when you do a press meet, press friends are there, 30% questions is more on ADMK. ADMK leader said he opposes 3-language formula. What do you say? They said that they don't want NEET. And they issued a press statement. As a Karyakarta, as a state president, whatever risk we have taken, it will pay off on June 4th, sir.
That the BJP is a very Brahminical party. Your base is upper caste Hindus. So you have been president for the last 3 years. So what have you done to change that perception, or to sort of widen your support base?
It's a myth, sir. When somebody says BJP is an upper caste party in Tamil Nadu, it's a myth, because our first Jansangh president of Tamil Nadu is a Christian, Sri V.K. John. And I keep his photo in my office. And many people, when they enter my office, they'll ask me, who is this gentleman? I say, he's Mr. V.K. John, especially for the younger Karyakarta. I said, who is he? Then I say, he was our first Jansangh president. He's a Christian. Jansangh, I don't think many states would have got a Christian president. So Tamil Nadu history is very unique, sir. So starting with that. Then later we got into a long phase of the party where it was a state president was a Brahmin. It was a Brahmin leadership for a long phase of time, maybe 2-3 continuous times. The DMK was able to successfully set a narrative. Jansangh means Brahmin, and Jansangh means anti-Christian, anti-Muslim. That they transferred to 1980 when BJP got emerged after this, which went on for a long time. Now if you look at it, sir, till Jayalalitha ji is alive, till Madam is alive, she is a far superior Hindutva or a Hindu leader than anybody in Tamil Nadu. Far superior Hindutva leader. When you have BJP as a party, when you have Jayalalitha as a leader, when both of you coexist, and the natural choice of a Hindu voter would be to Jayalalitha ji than to BJP party. I'm talking of pre-2014. Natural tendency is to vote for her. Because Jayalalitha ji displays her Hinduness very openly. Maybe the first politician in our country, except BJP, outside BJP, to say, if you don't build a Ram temple in India, are you going to build it in Pakistan? A lady in 2002-03 brought anti-conversion act in Tamil Nadu, anti-conversion act. So who donates liberally to temples, contested from Srirangam, took efforts to revive the temple in a big way, gifting elephants to all the major temples. If you look at her activity as a persona, she was a far superior Hindu leader, sir. But having said it, she had her bases in all different communities also. For BJP to truly emerge in Tamil Nadu is happening only after post-Jayalalitha ji's era, honestly speaking. Only after post Jayalalitha ji's era, if you look at both the parties, sir, ADMK went for an alliance with SDPI now. SDPI, just before the alliance, the president of SDPI got raided by NIA because he was funding some terror group which was involved in some killing. PFI got banned and ADMK went for an SDPI alliance. Parties like DMK, I'm not getting into it. For the very first time in Tamil Nadu, if Hindus have to vote based on somebody who will protect my temple, I'm not saying BJP is a Hindu party. I'm saying if Hindu as a group is looking at all the parties who will protect my temple, naturally it is BJP. Because now ADMK is deviated far, far away from who Jayalalitha is as a person.
Would it be fair to say that you were saying that you went into the space that was vacated by Jayalalitha in the Hindutva space, and that became available to you, and then you stepped in and occupied it? Is that what you're saying?
Sir, I would honestly say yes, that Tamil Nadu BJP got its space in Tamil Nadu in a big way because of two factors. One, Modi ji coming to power in 2014. Second, Jayalalitha Amma's demise. The two are the very critical ingredient factors, because normally this kind of things only after 30 years we can look back and say where the opening happened. So now, since we are in the middle of that growth phase, I would say these two are the most important factors according to me, sir.
Is there anyone better than Annamalai in Tamil Nadu?
There are many people better than, 100%, sir. There are many people better than me. I keep telling this openly in Tamil Nadu also. At this point of time, I suit this aggressive model. If you look at somebody administratively, I want somebody better. There are people better than me, sir.
So you're running the 22 yards fastest.
I'm only saying, sir, at this point of time, BJP till it reaches 30%, they might need me. Once you reach 30%, then you might need some other leader. So I know my strength and weakness, sir. I am not a guy who will say, I am an aggressive person. I'm very clear about it. And alliance you put me, probably alliance might not work with me, because I never believe in playing a second fiddle to somebody. Once you reach 30%, that is my growth, sir. And you say as a 3% party, can we be in an alliance? Then probably I am not that guy. I am a Karyakarta.
Mr. Annamalai, this has been an extremely interesting conversation, very enriching. And no, you have given a unique perspective to your party for all of us. Seriously. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.